it is different for different people. But, you know, we're in such a great area that I know that people are positive about looking for how we can come through, how we can have a brighter future. But in practical terms, what does that mean? And they're the big questions, and they're the ones we've got to work better with people to take the barriers away and make it easier. Literally take the barriers away in the case of some of the beachside parking. But we've got to do things differently and also champion those who really have the goods to grow the jobs. But also it's this thing too, Fiona, isn't it, where that you just get this feeling, right, and it doesn't matter whether you're left, right, centre, green, blue, red, whatever your political affiliation, it feels like there's a chance to rebuild a country that we love and to be able to improve on our own little bits of it. What's some of the stuff that you think that the Sunny Coast desperately needs or is in right the position to be able to start to deliver? Well, I think one of the things that's coming out of this time is that with technology, you can live anywhere in the world if you've got good access to good internet and good services. So why not live on the Sunshine Coast and service your business around Australia? Why not bring those jobs here and have them servicing other areas? And that is about saying what's good in the technology that people have had to rapidly uptake where they haven't used it before. What other things you wouldn't do? Because not all technology you would want to use in the same way. It's just in the time of crisis. But that would be something I'd say. We've got a great lifestyle, but education, health, completely agree that they're core areas to grow. But why not bring your business here and service the world, service Australia, and have the best of our lifestyle? Well, also, I mean, yeah, we've always had these conversations about remote working and all the rest of it. But we've also seen in this very experience where people are having to physically do business in a different way, with infrastructure like an airport being built in a place like the Sunshine Coast, the ability to come up with the idea at the cafe by the beach to be able to design it in one of the many facilities there, to be able to manufacture it not too far from an airport and to be able to build it and ship it off. There's a very good friend of mine who talks about unicorn ideas. They don't need any help from government. They just need people that are willing to do it. But also, I think we live in this time now where we've all learnt we can work from anywhere. That's it. And I'll admit, I haven't done a lot of video conferencing myself. Politicians, we love being out there, seeing people. I think we're all creatures of the habit of you meet people. That's still going to be rich and valuable. In fact, I think we're going to value it more. Hopefully we'll put the phones down when we're with people. But when we don't need to do it that way, when we are using technology to connect and save other time where it's appropriate, that's going to be a much richer experience. So perhaps the time that we're with people will value more. There'll be a richer experience, and we've got to understand the difference between how we use technology and add that value, but also, it's actually good to catch up with people and to really value that as well. No, agree completely. The second they'll let me do the show from Queensland, I'm moving. Might take a little while to convince the missus, but I'm on my way. All right, now, the dawn services that were there for ANZAC Day were such a wonderful celebration. They were intimate, and the Sunny Coast had plenty of it. I think we've got some footage here of some of the beautiful things that people were doing in just their little patch of this beautiful bit of Australia here. But you've also done something here too. Not only are you the local MP, but you've actually written a song as well, all about ANZAC Day, called Lest We Forget. I don't know if you're planning to sing it. Feel free if you wish, or just tell us about the song. Well, this actually came through a collaboration with a dear friend of mine. Used technology, we collaborated on Zoom. It came together the week before ANZAC, so we have recorded onto YouTube in the corner of a music room of a school over a lunch break. It's rough. The words are about not only those who gave their lives, who faced the fight, who sacrificed. It's the ANZAC spirit that lives on, their legacy where others continue to give, service above self. And I think what we value, we should always champion, we should do, and we should speak it out. And that's what this song's about. Did you like being a rock star for the afternoon? I don't know I can compete with the previous chat, but... so we did record it and put it up to YouTube. But we're going to grab it. Let's let the singing do the selling. All right, roll the tape here. Have a listen. Hold high your light. Remember
yet.
Good on you, Fiona. It's fantastic. I also like the rock and do. I love it. Thank you very much, Fiona. We'll talk to you again soon. We'll put all the links up on our Facebook page so we can get those views up for you. Good on you, mate.
Thanks very much. Come and visit.
Absolutely. Bloody oath. That's the whole plan. We were going to be there tonight, but I'm just going to have to come back anyway. See my wonderful mate Rochelle and her family very, very shortly. All right. Also, speaking of, just a little bit of musical talent that happens to be about, that bloke Sam Fisher got a great story about a bloke who was born in regional Australia, has been able to take his talents all the way to Los Angeles. And I think by the end of this, if you were a fan of his singing, but what about this as a bloke? A genuine guy who you couldn't be happier, is absolutely killing it around the world, signing with a massive label like Sony, going on big time